Hey guys, it's Andrew. Thanks for taking a moment to check in. So you may have seen some videos around the frustration of no-shows when you've got a call booked and they don't appear. Despite numerous prompts and reminders, nobody's there. And as frustrating as that is, the real massive frustration is if you don't show up yourself. And that may sound a bit weird. Well, of course I've shown up. But my question to you is, have you? Did you? Are you showing up consistently as the best version of yourself? But my question to you is, have you? Did you? Are you showing up consistently as the best version of yourself? If you don't, you can't expect to get consistently great results. If you're here one day, you're here the next, how can you compare? How can you judge what's really working when you're a major source or I'm a major source of inconsistency? One of the things I find in working with clients is that we're all busy, we've all got stresses in our lives, but we can't afford for those things to come with us onto an enrollment call. We can't afford to pass that on subtly across Zoom or down the phone. These things get amplified massively. People are just looking at our faces on Zoom, they can hear every nuance in our voice on the phone. If we're stressed, if we're uptight, if we're upset, if we're anxious, all of that gets passed across. You may not think it does, but it does. And when you find that your prospective client all of a sudden is unsure, there's uncertainty, there might be a lack of trust, well, where did that come from? You said exactly the same thing to exactly the same type of character as you did yesterday. You've got a very different response. This is often why. Because we are not being consistent. We are not as focused as we need to be. So I've referenced routines, pre-call routines before that help us to reset so that we can go on fully focused on serving, detached from the outcome, and turning up as the best version of ourselves. And it's super, super important that we do this. Now, life is stressful. There's an awful lot of stuff going on at the moment, which is causing a great deal of anxiety. If you find yourself being affected by stuff, whether it's your home life, whether it's financial pressures, whatever it is, it's well worth taking a moment each day before you even start, and potentially at regular times throughout the day, to have a bit of a mental reset, to really do some meditation, some mindfulness. This isn't to get all woo-woo, but you've got to find a way to dump out the stuff that's spinning around in your mind, which is going to prove unhelpful to you and your prospective client. And at the end of the day, if you drag that in and it stops you gaining a client, well, it means you haven't served the prospective client and you certainly haven't served yourself. So back to routines, back to focus. You've got to show up. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be the best version of yourself every time. If you've got any questions at all about how to go about this, or if something I've said hasn't made sense, just drop a comment, drop me a line. You know where to find me. I'm not hard to find, and I look forward to hearing from you. Check in with you soon.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more sales and marketing advice. Oh, and don't forget to enable all notifications so that you never miss a thing. Also, why not pop along to our Facebook group? Just search for the nicest guys in marketing. Our Facebook group is packed full of hints and tips, and we answer your sales and marketing questions each and every week.